Hello students, welcome to class 11 subject math chapter sets lecture 12. Today's topic is exercise 1.6. We will solve some important problem. So first question number 3. In a group of 400 people, 250 can speak Hindi and 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and English? So first as earlier we have seen that we have to assume that H is the set of people who speak Hindi and E is the set of people who speak English, and H union E represent the set of people who speaks Hindi or English both. Hindi or English, anyone, any language speaks, and H intersection is the who speaks Hindi and English both. Set of people who speaks Hindi and English both. So now what is given in the question that number of element of H union E is 400 and N of H is 250, N of E equal to 200. So we know already this formula that N of H union E equal to number of element of H plus number of element of E minus number of element of H intersection E. Now put the value N of H 250, N of E 200, and this after calculation right there, union will go there and intersection will come here. So we will get H intersection E is 50. So 50 people can speak both Hindi and English. Now next, go to the next question. In a group of 65 people, 40 like cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis. How many like tennis only and not cricket? How many like tennis only? So first we have to assume C is the set of people who like cricket, T is the set of people who like tennis, and C union T is the set of people who like cricket or tennis, and C intersection T the set of people who like both cricket or tennis. So therefore N of C is telling about the number of cricketers. N of T we don't know, that one we have to find out here how many like tennis, and C union T is represent that like both one of the game cricket or tennis, and C intersection T is both the game lies 10 students. These all the informations are given 10 pupils. So now from the formula, unions formula, the cardinality of C union T is cardinality of C plus cardinality of T minus cardinality of C intersection T. So now put the value and you will get N of T equal to 35. So 35 people like tennis. This is the one of the question. It is the first answer we got. And now we will check that we already know that two sets if they are intersect. So if it is C, it is T. So the middle part will be C intersection T. So now we can write the what we have to find out here. We have to find out that how many like tennis only and not cricket. So for that reason what we will do, how many like tennis only not cricket. So t minus c and the c intersection t or t intersection c, these two sets union these two sets union will be the whole set t. That means we can write this way. So now we have written that set t as the difference of t minus c, the element of t, not the element of c, and here the common element of t and c. And we know that both they are and they don't have any common elements, so these are null set. So we can write n of t, cardinal t of t equal to cardinal t of t minus c plus cardinal t of t intersection c. So cardinality of t already got, that is 35, and t minus c we don't know yet, but this one is already known, 10. So after putting those values we are getting 25. So thus 25 people like only tennis. Now go to the question number 8. In a committee, in a committee, 50 people speak in French, 20 speak Spanish, and 10 speak both Spanish and French. How many speak at least one of these two languages? So, F is the set of people who speak French, S is the set of people who speak Spanish, and F union S is set of people who speak French or Spanish. So any of the language they are speaking. This is the F union S set, and F intersection S set means set of people who speak both the language Spanish and French. So in the given question what is there? N of F is 50, N of S equal to 20, and N of F intersection S equal to 10. So now N of F union S equal to N of F plus N of S minus N of F intersection S. So this will gives us 50 plus 20 minus 10 equal to 60. So the 60 people in the committee speak at least any of the languages. So students, hope you understood these three problems from the exercise 1.6 book NCERT. So you will review these problems again and try to solve yourself in your copy. Then you will get your confidence that you have understood or not. Thank you. Have a nice day.